Hey guys, Jody from Toy-Addict. So today I'm going to do a haul video. I went to this really awesome estate sale and I found just tons of fun toys and stuff. And so I thought I might share it with you. So here's the first thing. This is a Glamour Gals collection, Jessie doll. And the Glamour Gals were, you can see on the back here, there's tons of them. A line of dolls from the 80s. And they're, you know, pretty small. 3 to 4 inches. And this was kind of a big deal when they started having the bendy knees. So there's the first thing. And then, so there's some diversity in this collection of stuff I found. This sale was so cool. The lady had just all kinds of interests and all kinds of stuff. And so here is a Star Trek communicator keychain. So, from the original Star Trek series, and it's like the little communicator they use, but in the keychain form, still on the card, from the early 90s, I think this one is. That's pretty neat. And then this is like a non-toy item, but I thought it was kind of cool. It's got tape all over it still, but Gavron Compound 65. I have no idea what that is, but I just thought it was kind of a neat jar. It's like a milk glass jar, maybe from the 60s. Nice little advertising piece. This I thought was super neat. This is from Wade Pottery. And it's Jack Pumpkinhead and Sawhorse from, do you remember that movie Return to Oz that was in the 80s? I love that movie. And this is from the Oz stories. I mean, it's not from the movie, from the books, you know, but this is kind of a cool limited edition piece. And this is a light from the Main Street Electrical Parade, like an actual light. They had some kind of a charity deal and they sold these for that. So it's an actual little light bulb from the parade. Right from Disneyland. So that's pretty awesome. So the next thing I have here, this is a bag of groceries. And if you saw my video a couple of days ago about the Amsco supermarket that I have, little mini supermarket set that I got last week, some of these groceries are going to fit in there perfect. These little graham crackers and Band-Aids and tiny little containers of Briar Rabbit molasses. Those are going to fit in there perfectly. But also in this are some wind-up toys, which are really neat. It's a little sewing machine that you wind up. And can you see there how it actually sews? It's so cool. And the wheel actually spins. That's really cool. And then it also has a little wind-up mixer, hand mixer. Oh, but it's missing one of its paddles. But that's really neat too. A little telephone, and there's lots of cute little stuff here. Tiny little bottles of Pepto-Bismol and Bayer aspirin. They'll all be good in my little store. And then there's another bag of little stuff, and I might make a little video for this because all of this stuff is really cute, and it's probably like early 70s. It's like Barbie size. I'm not sure if it was for Barbie, but it's like Barbie size. Groceries and pots and pans and stuff. Can't think of the name of these. TV dinners. Little TV dinner and everything. This is a newer thing, but I just thought it was kind of neat. It was one of those keycaps, and it's a skull. This is kind of cool, although I don't know if it'll really work, because the last time I got one of these, it was too big and my key couldn't fit into the ignition of my car, so I had to take it off and not use it. But this is like a sugar skull, which I think is a lot of fun. So it's still in the package. That's cool. This is a bag of Wade Whimsies and their unicorns. And I got it for pretty cheap because most of them have their horns broken off, unfortunately. But some of them don't. This one is really nice. It's got little gold on its hooves, which I'm assuming a unicorn would have gold hooves and a gold horn, of course. When you do finally see one out in the wild. Let's see, and this one's still good too. Pretty horn and a nice mane. The rest of these I think are all broken, which is unfortunate because they're really neat looking. I guess now they're just horses. And then we have Mr. Potato Head. This is vintage Mr. Potato Head from probably the 60's. And I think I might do a video playing with him too and all of his little pieces and parts. So stay tuned for that. There's a green pepper in here and crazy cucumber in here. So this will be a lot of fun. This is probably a set that came out not long after. When Mr. Potato Head first started, you could just buy the pieces and use an actual potato for it. Or cucumber or green pepper or whatever. But parents were probably getting upset that their produce was getting messed up by the kids. So they came up with plastic ones. So that's a really fun set. Have this little bag that they were saving for me. It has some neat stuff in it. This is another. This lady was a Wade collector, and so she had quite a few things. This is from the Peter Pan collection. I thought that was really neat. I love Peter Pan. It was kind of ruined for me on Once Upon a Time, but we'll pretend that didn't happen. And here is a little Mr. Peanut lapel pin. It was really cute. And then there's a Kermit the Frog kids watch. This is a lot of fun. From the 80's. 1980, I think, is when this is from. I love Kermit. And then this was really cool, I thought. It is a Mickey Mouse wallpaper border, but it's really old. I'm going to say it's probably 50's. And it has a really long picture, too. It takes that whole time before it repeats. And it repeats there, the blue guy with the fishing pole. So Minnie and Mickey are on it, and Pluto. And that even looks like maybe a junior Mickey. I don't know. And their cute little house. Yeah, it's almost like Minnie and Mickey and their 3 kids, maybe. Huh, interesting. I don't think I've ever seen these pictures before. So that's a fun one. And then next, I've got this doll. Okay, I thought this was super cute. It's a sarcophagus. When I first saw it, I was like, there's a Madame Alexander doll in there. And there sure is. It's an Egyptian Madame Alexander doll. Isn't that funny? That the front of the sarcophagus actually looks like the doll's face. I thought that was pretty funny. I had to get that. And then I got this Wizard of Oz music box. It's from the San Francisco Music Box Company. So it's got like a little strap on top. And it's got some really vibrant pictures all around it. It's a wind up. I'll wind it up a little bit and see. It's got ruby slippers there. And then it comes open. This is so neat. So that's fun. It's still in the box. A lot of this stuff is not stuff that I would keep for my collection. A lot of it is stuff that I bought for eBay sales and stuff. So if there's something here you really like, you can check my eBay or Etsy store if it hasn't hit the store yet. You can check with me too, and I might still have it for sale. I thought this was cute. It's Pleasant Company, which is American Girl, and it's from the Doll Hospital, so it's like a hospital gown. Even the American girls have to have bare butts in their hospital gowns. Isn't that funny? And this guy I thought was super cool. This is Scooter from the Muppets. You can see there he's pretty dirty. I'm going to try and clean him up some because he's a pretty rare guy and I didn't just want to see him go to the garbage because he didn't sell. So I'm going to try and wash him up and see if I can get him looking a little better. But I love him on the new Muppet Show. He's one of my favorite characters. He says, "Good grief. Oh no, look at that. Now I'm swearing like a sailor." So he's a lot of fun. Love Scooter. This is a board game for the Winnie the Pooh game. It's just the board, unfortunately, the game board. But it's from 1959. So I thought this was really neat. It's got some really cute classic Pooh type graphics on it. Piglet there. Pooh Bear getting his honey. Rabbit and Eeyore. It's in really good shape. I got a Barbie Solo in the Spotlight ornament. She'll probably go to my sister if she doesn't already have her. Look at her. Their little microphone. Such good detail. And a little flower on her dress. And check out the ponytail. Next up is Best Bud's Bert and Ernie hand puppets. These are really neat. These are, I think, made by Fisher-Price in the 70's. And they have soft bodies and then hard hands and faces. And of course their signature striped shirts. So fun! I love Bert and Ernie. Next are some fun Christmas ornaments. Mickey and Minnie. Oops, couldn't see that. Mickey and Minnie. Mickey's dressed as Santa Claus. And then this one is Donald with Huey, Dewey, and Louie. So that's a fun one. And then I got this strange little guy here. He's like a crow. It's got like I don't want to say it's real hair. It's not real hair, but it feels like real hair. And green eyes. And a little red and white shirt. And he's like leather. His body and his hands and beak and stuff are all leather. He's kind of cool. I don't know. He just caught my eye. This is a pretty cool thing. This is Lizards by M.C. Escher. He's an artist, and he's kind of famous for these interlocking lizard designs. I mean, he's got all kinds of other ones, but this is actually a puzzle. I'm running out of space on my desk here. I got this fun sheet. It's a Disney sheet with different flowers on it. See here it says zinnia and plants, corn, peas, cucumber. So it's kind of an interesting one. This fun little 1970 topper, I think it's a Dawn doll. And her little fringy outfit and orange fringe pants. She's got real eyelashes, which is fun, and green hair. Or green eyes and red hair. You can see her shirt maybe at one time had a little more color in it. Because it's pretty colorful in the back. Also got this fun, Those Wonderful School Years, Norman Rockwell memory book. And this was actually, my mom has one of these for me from when I was a kid. So I had to pick it up because I just thought it was really neat. You put all the information about the grade and like report cards and the flap and stuff. And the picture here. Stuff about you as a kid, your favorite pets, your favorite activity, your friends. And it goes all the way through high school. So it's a really fun book you keep for years and years. And at the end of it, you have this whole record of your years in school. It's pretty cool. As long as you keep it up, of course. And this was pretty neat. Lady Coddington's pressed fairy book. Have you seen this before? Instead of pressed flowers. Oh, let's look at the bookmark that was in the front. So you can see, like, instead of pressed flowers, it's pressed fairies. So, like, they caught these fairies in the book and pressed them into here. So they all look kind of like they're smashed up. And it gives information about the fairies and stuff. It's a pretty neat book. Okay, I think that's it for today. A huge haul of stuff. I have a lot of fun with this stuff, and like I said, check out eBay and Etsy for some of this stuff to come up pretty soon. Thanks. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Check me out on my blog, toy-addict.com, eBay, Etsy, Facebook, all kinds of places. The details are down in the description. Have fun and see you next time.